Hi, I'm sorry I was talking and I was mute. Good morning. So I needed
Good
to turn
morning.
off my camera because um, I don't wanna just show to you a glass effect. I don't know how to explain it about how my camera is now. Sorry.
Don't worry, no problem. Hello, Rita.
Hi guys, can you hear me?
Yes,
Michelle, my this night have a. Vou explicar em português, acho que vai ser mais fácil. Tive
okay,
uma tempestade aqui, então minha internet tá ruim. Caso eu caia, é porque tá oscilando bastante, tá? Eu
okay,
não tava nem conseguindo entrar, já tô há uns 10 minutos tentando entrar, agora que eu consegui.
no problem.
Não vou nem ligar a câmera para não dar mais problema,
Tudo bem, tudo bem.
tá?
Obrigada por avisar.
Imagina.
So, guys, good morning. My name is Michelle. I'm here on Talk and Talking Saturdays because I need to improve my English as you. I live in Rio de Janeiro, in the town. I live alone by myself. I work as a logistics coordinator, logistics and international management coordinator. And I, in my free time, I like to spend time alone, take care of my stuff. I'm a little introspective person, a little shy too, but that's it. Sometimes I like to go out to meet with my friends, and that's it, guys. Today we are talking about focus. I think it's a great topic to discuss. I will put the questions on the chat. Hello, Leandro. But first
Hi,
of
hi
all,
everyone.
I will explain about how this platform works. So Talk and Talk is a conversation platform. I'm not a teacher. Uh, we are here to improve our English. So it's important to be kind, to respect the time, because everybody needs to talk and develop your skills about language. So feel free, don't correct each other, and try to enjoy this time. I think learning English or learning anything is about enjoy the process. Okay. Let me put the questions. Hello, Yanka. Morning.
Hello, Michelle. Morning. Morning, guys.
So I try not to divide the rooms because don't have enough people. So if I share one room with just three people, and it's not so good. Okay. So we can start to present yourself. Arthur, can you start, please?
Yeah, good morning, people. My name is Arthur. I am 35. I live in Rio Claro, São Paulo. countryside of São Paulo. So I'm married. I have a son. I like to watch series. I like to study and improve English too. And I'm here in Talk and Talk since July last year. So I'm here improving my English, and in my free time, I like to play with my kid, to go out, and I have pets too. So I like to carry them, and that's it.
Thank you, Arthur. Can you choose other person to present yourself, please?
Yeah. Leandro Braz.
Hi everyone. So my name is Leandro. I have a 35 years old. I work as a computer technician. I live in here in Pomerode. It's a city near Blumenau. I think that everyone know the city because there's a famous party, Oktoberfest, you know. So,
Yes.
but actually, I'm from São Paulo, São Paulo. But here in Santa Catarina, I live 20 this year make 29 years. Yeah, 29 years here in Santa Catarina. So I think that I am Catarinense than Paulista. So, and in my free time, I spend my time with play guitar because I love music, you know. So um, actually, rock, you know, I love rock and classic bands like Queen, Led Zeppelin,
Me too.
Legião Urbana, Capital Inicial, you know, this old bands because rock is not so popular in nowadays. So is that I love play volleyball. I think that I'm good player in chess, you know. So I when as I my teenager, my childhood, I love play chess. So is that it's about me. So um, can be Yanka right now.
Okay, morning again, guys. My name is Bianca. I am 27 years old. I was born in Itaquera, São Paulo. I am Corintiana, thank God. Uh, but I grew up in São Roque, it's a countryside of São Paulo, and nowadays I'm living in Sumaré. It's near from Campinas. I moved to here to get my degree. Nowadays, I'm doing my PhD in the same university. And I'm studying labor market and educational system in Brazil and South Africa. In my free time, I'm trying to go to the gym, but it hurts a lot. It's so difficult, but it's one of my goals in 2024. I started in 2023, so I'm continuing doing. I'm continuing workout. I like to cook very much, so I put some music and cook to myself. I live alone in here just with my two cats. I'm not married. I don't have children yet. I hope that someday, maybe. And it's that. Rita, could you please?
Yes. My name is Rita. I live in Minas Gerais. I started to work with TI, tester of software. I'm here talk about 6 months, more or less. I don't remember exactly. I need to improve my English for my career to grow up. I'm married. I don't have kids, just a dog. Here in my city, this night have a storm, a big storm. I lose my network. I lose my energy. It's coming now in the morning. I feel make me feel fair this night. So this. Uh, I think it's this. have mais one person or?
Yes, yes, please.
Okay.
Elias and Beatriz didn't ask.
Okay. Beatriz, please.
My name is Beatriz. I'm 25. I'm from Campina Grande in the countryside of Paraíba. Uh, I've been here in Talk and Talk. I'm here in Talk and Talk since the end of May of last year or something. Uh, I work from home and I like to spend my free time reading books, watching TV, and spend time with my pets. So that's it.
Thank you. So Elias, please.
Okay, I'm Elias, I'm 37. I live in Teresópolis, Rio de Janeiro. It is in countryside, in mountain region of Rio de Janeiro. It's about 3 hours of the capital. I work with IT since 2008. It's almost 16 years. I'm married. I have no pets. I have no kids. I'm here to talk since the end of the last year, but have the first time in Talk was in I think 2021 or 2022. I forget now. Uh, uh, Go back again the end of the last year. I want to improve my English because I need to improve my English and improve my employability.
Thank you, guys. So the question number 2, Leandro, can you answer and choose other person, please?
So about this question, if you chase two habitats, you will not catch either one. Recent proverb. Do you agree with this? Yeah, I agree because I think that when you, how can I say, when you want all the things, actually you have none, you know. So I think that the focus is very important in my life, and I think everybody needs this thing, you know, because the nowadays about because we have a technology like mobile, you know, so all the time so much information about anything, you know, so you, it's easy to lose your focus about the things that are important in your life. So I really agree with if this proverb, Russian proverb. So can be Arthur, please.
Yeah, so I think that, like you, Leandro said, it's very important to stay focused. So I'm not a person that do a lot of things at the same time. So I prefer to put the things in a kind of order. Uh, and I so these I can see what I am do my priorities, and that's the way that I do the things when I am working or in my life. So as but sometimes we have to do the two or three things two and three things the same time, but I really don't like to do this. I prefer to stay doing one thing, and okay, I have this other one, so I stop and pay attention and back. But two things the same time for me, I can do, but it's not my best way to do good things doing the same time. What about you, Beatriz?
Are you hearing me?
Now,
Yes.
now, yes.
Yes, I agree. I think that we need to focus on the things that we have as a priority to uh, complete all the steps that we need to achieve it. Um, but I think it also depends on the context. Sometimes you need to do two things not brilliantly. I don't know if this word exists. I'm sorry. In a brilliant way. But you just need to start to do it. Depends on the context. I think that when you pursue your goals, your um, most desire, you should try to focus on it and not spend or waste time doing things that will not help you to achieve it. But then sometimes you just don't need to do all the things you want to do in a amazing way. Sometimes you just need to start, and sometimes you need to do all the things barely. So yeah, that's it. So Heath, what about you?
So, guys, I believe we need to be focused with our work, our goals. We need to plan our step, and for this we need to be focused. But also, I believe we had to know how to change when necessary, because sometimes you have focus in something, but today's world change so fast, and I think we need to handle if the both have a focus, but you need to know how you need to change some things too. Not if lose your focus like me. 1 years ago, I decided to change my career. I I I I choose my area, and I have focused to study a lot of this. But I plan my next month with work with studies, because I changed all my career, so I start again. I need to plan this, but sometimes was necessary to change something. Like I'm studying something, but this not more necessary. I choose another thing to study. I think it's normal in your life. We need to be focused, but we need to know how you need to change again too. And about you, Elias?
Yes, I agree. I think we have to focus in only one gravity, only one thing. But like you said, the 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 world change a lot. Then it's difficult to do only one task. For example, we are studying English, improve our English, but we have to improve our technological skills. I'm a developer too. Then I have to learn about, for example, new frameworks like React, like .NET, NetCore, and I have to split my time in uh, uh, in this in technology and English. But I can't see focus only in one of those things. There's a lot of things, but yes, I think the proverb is more um, say say more that, for example, if you choose, you can choose two careers, for example. You can choose cook two foods, for example. If you have to choose only one to maintain your focus. And about your opinion, Bianca?
Yeah, I agree with you guys, but I think that I don't completely agree with the proverb, maybe, because as Elias said, we have many rabbits during the day. How many rabbits we have just as a goal for 2024, for example, you know. So during one day of my life, as Elias said, in the morning I study English, is one rabbit. And during the day, in the afternoon, I am studying another thing. And the middle of the afternoon until night, I'm studying another thing. In the night, I am in here and talk. So maybe during the day, I have 4 rabbits. You know, I know that I have to stay focused on the task that I'm doing that moment. And I have some tools to do that. Some tools to do that because it's not easy. In this perspective, I maybe agree with the proverb because when you are doing something, it's nice, it's better, stay focused on that because if you divide your attention between this thing and other things, maybe you can't conclude nothing. So, but yeah, I believe in both, maybe. Depends on the rabbit, depends on your organization, in fact, I think. Is that, Michelle?
Thank you, thank you. I think this proverb is about to make one thing per time. I don't know. I always defend the multitasking people, and I try to be a person for many years, but my brain it's a completely mess, and my energy it's always low, especially on the at work. I always be stressed, angry, and no have time. I try to do anything at the same time. Nowadays, I try to keep my focus because it's easy for the system to try to do anything at the same time. It's more comfortable, I think, like this, because the responsibility for don't achieve the things is yours. I think like this. So we have a lot of things to do. At every, I think that the list to increase it, we do the work of 2-3 people, and it's very comfortable to the system to be multitasking. So I'm kind of revolt about the type of this thing, but that's it. The question number 3, why is it so difficult to keep focus nowadays? Rita, can you answer, please? Rita, can you talk? I don't know. Elias, can you answer this question, please?
Yes. I think nowadays it's very difficult to maintain a concentration, maintain the focus, because we have a lot of technology and a lot of tasks. About a lot of technology, we have WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook. Then when the cell phone receive a message, usually people, oh, I have to check this message. People don't want to wait wait a while. Okay, if I, for example, now we are in this immersion. People usually don't want to wait at the end of the immersion and then check the cell phone and lost their focus in the immersion, for example. About the multitasks is about Actually, we don't have only one thing to do. You have a lot of tasks. For example, in my job as a software developer, when I coding, but I have to pay attention on the parallel tasks. Because if my boss or someone send me a very important task, I have to stop a little my code and give you attention for the another tasks. But it's happening a lot every day. Then it's very difficult to maintain the focus. And what's your opinion, Arthur?
Yeah, Elias, you said that that's very important to be focused, but the technologies, I think that's the most, for me, is the most problem. Principal cell phone, I think. So sometimes when I am in a meeting and I am with my cell phone and I receive a message, it's so difficult not to pay attention to stop to pay attention in the meeting and look at my cell phone. I think because in our cell phones we have a lot of information. We have WhatsApp, we have mails, so sometimes you are uh, uh, need to receive an email. In my case, and when I receive an email, I want to look. So and then another one things like in a computer. Uh, I'm not a developer, but when I'm in a computer, sometimes I want to see. I am looking a video on YouTube, and I open another window, and when I when I see I am in with 4 or 5 windows open. So um, I don't know. I think that nowadays we have a lot of things involving or are around of us to distract, and principal the technologies, I think. What about you, Ianca?
Yeah, I agree with you guys. This technology, it's a big problem nowadays to us. To me, after the pandemic, this thing make bigger, maybe. Nowadays, I'm working from home. In here, I have this kind of problem of technology, but I have to home problems. Like I'm working and I want to get up and wash the dish. I have to do home things. So it's difficult to sit, to work, knowing that my home is a little bit messy. So it's the home problems. I don't know how can I say, but it's it's a problem too, as technology to me, working from home and having to do this thing by myself. So it's that. But about technology, I have one app that block the sign of internet and have a timer. So when I have to stay focused, I started this app and this app block everything, and I have to stay focused between 6 minutes maybe. It helped me a lot because I don't receive some messages. I don't see messages coming to me, not emails, but in my job I don't have to answer instantaneously. I can make my colleagues wait 15 minutes. I can make my colleagues wait a bit. But I have a friend, I learned a lot with his friend, and he said that it's usually Facebook and Instagram is apps to instantaneous message, but not instantaneous answer. So you don't have to answer at that moment, you know? And this is another thing that we are facing, that we have to be present every time in that apps and answer rapidly, fast. And I don't work in this way. I answer the people, my family, our friends, just 3 times a day, maybe, or 2 times a day. I have this time to answer because I lost myself in that apps. It's difficult. I agree with you. Beatriz, could you please?
Sure. So, um, I think we have a lot of stimulus because everything is fast now, as you all said before. Um, all the contents we are now exposed to are short, and we use we usually see a lot of them. For example, we are scrolling up our phone screen and we see like most 100, I don't know, TikTok videos uh, within hours. So it's a lot of content to our brain process. And I think that when it comes to our evolution, we are used to focus on a content per time. So we need to see a content, we need to proceed this content and process this content, sorry, and then we will just make an opinion about it. And now we just see a lot of visual stimulus and we don't stop to think about it. So I think that we are getting, how can I say it? Our brains are getting lazy because we don't stop to process what we are seeing. So it start to make us not to have focus to do the things I need to do. And I realized when I stopped to see this kind of content for a while, my focus improved so much more. I think that I can focus more. I can have time to read a book, to just listen to a news entirely, because now we are getting bored because I think that we have a huge stimulus. I don't know the hormone. I'm sorry, but um, dopamine. I don't know. And then our body is also addicted to have this kind of feeling. So we don't want to see the bar parts of the life, just the good ones. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know if I'm doing any sense here, but that's it. Mm, so let me see. What about you, Michelle? I don't know if I
Yes,
can. uh, I
no problem.
okay. Can I ask you, right?
Yes, yes.
I'm not sure.
I think the society expect to us to be perfect in all of stuff in life. To have a perfect body, a perfect job, a perfect house, and we try to achieve all of these things. Work out, work hard, study a lot, be sociable. I don't know, going out and sleep enough and study enough. And I think it's for this reason it's too difficult to keep focus, because we try to deal with a lot of things at the same time. I'm totally avoid the social medias. I hate WhatsApp. I know that it's good to, I don't know why, but it's good. But for me, I hate, I prefer to talk with a friend in person. I know the life it's very, very, I don't know, busy. But if you are busy, you can talk with your friend at the moment. You talk, but the quality of the conversation, it's not good for, in my opinion. So WhatsApp for me, it's like the worst thing in the world. But it's my opinion. I'm very radical in this thing because WhatsApp, uh, I don't know, make me bad, WhatsApp and Instagram. So I really avoid because I detect that I feel more anxious and more depressed when I use a lot of these things. And that's it. We try to be perfect on everything, and it's impossible. It's not possible. I'm totally accept this thing. I'm not a perfect. I will not perfect, and that's it. I live with this uncomfortable. I don't know if Leandro answered yet.
So it's you always say it's so interesting thing because I am a child from 90 years, so this time you send emails. So I think uh, emails actually it's common in company today. It's not common to send the email your friend, for example, nowadays. So the time you need, how can I say, you need more passion about the time, so it's not instantaneous message like WhatsApp that you told you before. So I think it's impacting your mind, your health mind. It's because always the things need it's instantaneous or fast. It's not so good. It's the most time in your life. So I think when you have new technology, you have new problems too. New problems have new solution. So I think so interested that Ian has told before about IP mobility to manage your time, about when you need when you need use your social media, for example, when you need focus your work, your jobs, it's very important. So I think about this question, why it's so difficult to keep focusing nowadays, I think it's about technology that we have it nowadays, like social media, for example, and mobile phone. So much information to your mind. I think our mind is not prepared about this fast information that we have it today. So it's not so good. It actually is not good for your health might have you. So I think you need manage your time because if you do not this, you can be mad about this. You can be crazy for. I think it's not good. Your life, in your life, in your life, to your friend, for example, this is back to your friends, your social life. I think it's not good. So can be. I think everyone. I think so. Rita don't answer this question, so I don't
Yeah.
know. Yeah, can be Rita right now. So
Rita, are you here? Can you hear me? I don't know. She told me that your connection is very bad in the beginning. So I don't know. Let's move on. The question number 4 is about FOMO, fear of missing out. What did you think about Bianca? What's your opinion?
To be honest, Michelle and guys, could you explain what is that, please?
Okay, FOMO, it's fear of missing out. It's like a syndrome. When you have a lot of symptoms, I don't know, symptoms, in English is symptoms, I create it, but like you ask yourself if you doing the thing that you need to do like this, or you see a lot of people doing other things and you reflect about should I do this thing or not, and you be more anxious and you try to know about everything in the world, consume a lot of news, try to follow your friends in Instagram or other people, and you can't disconnect, and you feel that when you do something, it's not the correct something. You should do other thing. You never in peace of your decision. I think is it. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I understood. Listening you talking, I could think about three things. The first one that bother me most is to miss things at job as congress or events that I had to apply some paper or thing and I missed the deadline, for example. Miss deadline is so difficult and everyone goes for the congress and I don't. I feel that I am missing an opportunity at the job when I couldn't have the deadline, when I couldn't complete the deadline. To me, it's very difficult. In my social life, as parties or things like that, when I miss some party or some event, to me, it's nice. To me, it's good. I am in peace with that because as I said last night, I pay my rent and and to me, I have to make it worth, the rent that I paid for my home. So I have to stay in my home and make it worth. And I like it. So I like it to spend time alone. But I know that it's important to have a sociability. So I try to not miss everything in my friend's life, but I know that I will miss some things, some parts because of the work mostly. But in the third part that is important too, it's this feeling that you said of lacking ourselves, that nothing is sufficient, nothing is enough. We are always in the back, always running to accomplish something. And it's agonizante, I think. I don't know this word in English, but I suffer a lot with this feeling of insufficiency in the job mainly, and that I'm missing some skills that I have to running after. But if I'm going to running after everything, I'm gonna be crazy. I'm gonna be crazy, but I don't know. It's a total system. I think a capitalist system that make us to do that. I don't know how manage it yet. I think that I'm learning. So let's hear another colleagues to see if they can help us. Leandro, could you help us?
So about this question, I think it's about So I see my friends in social media like Instagram um, have a party that they don't invite me, for example. So I think that I have this fear for missing out. I think and so. This is why this end the actually the begin this year I delete my Instagram account that I have a lot of people that no make sense in my life, So I think that I return when Instagram, but I would be create account more focused in something that I need to do or it makes sense in my life. Like it's about my profession maybe or my hobbies, So I think that when you have a social media that you focus, you have how can I say, you see all the things that don't make sense in your life. It's so bad for your mind, So because it's how can I say, it's inconscientemente, you compare your life with others that actually you showed compare, you should not compare it, but you compare because it's so inconscient. So this is why I think it's not this about the sphere is not good for your mind. I think you need how can I say, you need uh, take it out your life, So this thing. I think I know. I think that you need um, bring in your life so things that make sense your mind, your feelings, your thoughts, So is that can be Elias, please?
I didn't know this expression. I know now. I learned now. But yes, I have already see people behaving like efeito manada. Oh, I will do this only only for only the how everyone is doing this, then I have to do it too. Uh, like you said, in an event, in a party, oh, there is a lot. There is a party. Oh, I have to do that. I have to be there. Uh, yes, I think it's a kind of anxiety. Social media. Yeah, nowadays we are a lot of social media, a lot that gives a lot of insight to us, and some people develop this kind of syndrome. Uh, yes, I think it's it. And about you, Arthur?
Yeah, I've never heard this homo first time too. So my opinion is like my family life. I really like I like to know about what are happening or what the things that involve with me. I like to know and that's okay. So, but uh, I don't know. I don't know in English, so I will try. But the other's life, I really don't care about the other's life. So I care about my life and my family life. In work, uh, I I prefer know about my things and the thing that's involved in my work, but not about the other person, other friend in my job. So for me, is this like I prefer to know about the things that involve in me and my personal life or my job's life. So I prefer to know about this. And I, now in in other persons. I prefer to don't know about this, and for me that's okay. But I know people that like to know about my life, others' lives, and the others' works life. So they like to be part of this, and for me that's okay if I'm not part of this. I'm okay. I don't like to focus or I don't need to know all the things that don't involve me. So that's it. Beatriz answered this. I don't remember.
No, I didn't. Uh, I'm just trying to formulate it. I'm sorry. Uh, uh, I think that I have JOMO uh, that means the opposite is joy of missing out. I love to stay at home and I love to be comfortable. I love being comfortable, inside my house, doing the things that I want to do, reading my books and getting excited, reading books and spend time with my pets. And I like to talk to my friends and invite them to be here in my house and we can talk, we can conversate for hours and hours. Inside a safe space. And I say safe space, I don't like, a lot of loud. I don't like loud environments because it makes me feel a little desert. So I think that sometimes we miss so much. We have this fear of missing so much that we just do the contrary. We have so fear of missing the things in the world that we start to feel too anxious and we will not be able to appreciate all the things that we already have. And I think that it's so good to have a cotidiano, have our daily task, our not about work, but things that we are committed to do. Uh, things that we do for joy. For example, I like to participate in a book club. So I've committed myself to participate it, and it's a thing that makes me happy. And it depends on the person, of course. I'm a little introverted, so I like to spend my time inside my home. So if you are different, maybe you like to out of your house, you like to explore new places, new friendships. So I think depends on your profile as well. So does anyone need to answer this question?
No, no.
Oh, sure.
Our time is almost finished, but I think we try to answer quickly. The question number 7 about strategies to maintain focus. My main strategy is stay home and disconnect. I always try to, for example, when I needed to create a topic for the immersion, I put my cell phone on the kitchen and stay at home at the room or the bedroom. Bedroom, yes, I think. So I try to avoid make the cell phone as a man of my life, a center of my life like this. I try not need to use the cell phone, and when I stay home, I put cell phone in a place that I can see and do my things. When I didn't do this thing, I can do anything and I'm feel a lot of frustrated. So, Leandro, what's your strategy to keep your focus, to keep concentrated?
So sometimes I do the same that you do, you know. So put my phone in another place is very idea, very how can I say? It's very idea. So you can keep your focus some task, you know. So it's really good, and I think use AP mobile app to manage your time with. I think like YouTube, you know, so social media, it's very good too. I actually I used this kind of IP used before, but I think that this year I will use. It's very important, and you know this in beginning of this year I started gym. I started to go to gyms. It's very good to keep your gonna say have cotidiano task tarefas cotidianas. You have more discipline in your life. You make or gym or how can I say aula de dança, dance class. You know, I think that you need to use your time with important things in your life, important uh, maybe learn something or do something that's important for you. For me, it's about taking your phone, sometimes another place, you know, this is very good, and use AP mobile AP to manage your time in your social media, and use your time in activities like dance, like gym, like learn something, like music maybe, you know. So is that about me? So can be Beatriz.
I like to sleep well. It is very important because if I do not sleep well, I will get angry and you will not be focusing on nothing. I will start to put my cell phone inside the fridge or something like that. It's the kind of way. So sleep well and be in a comfortable space, um, that I can do exactly what I need to do. And for example, if I want to just get a coffee or just start uh, a break because I'm really overwhelmed and this kind of thing. And thankfully, I'm working from home now, so it improved my focus like more 100% or more. So I'm sorry, guys. Does anyone need to answer this question?
No, I needed to interrupt you guys. Sorry, because we have a lot of another immersion and maybe this connection. Talvez essa imersão seja finalizada sem a gente finalizar. So I appreciate your time. Thank you for stay here with me. Have a nice weekend. Please return again. I put the survey on the chat. I will put my LinkedIn too if you want to connect with me. And that's it. Thank you a lot. Hope you enjoy, guys. And that's it. Bye-bye.
Thank
Have
you.
a nice
Thank you.
Bye.
weekend.
Thank you,
Bye. Thank
everyone.
you.
Bye. 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 Have a good week.
Thank you, Leandro.